darlings, Know the Art here with another sketchbook walkthrough. Yay! Today we have my lovely mermaid sketchbook that I got from, I'm gonna say her name wrong because it's Danish, Pernell Rum. I'm so sorry if I say it wrong. She is definitely a huge inspiration of mine, especially in my style. So I, of course, had to get her art book, and I got a sketchbook and a bunch of other stuff from her. But in here, some magical, mystical sketching, as I said before. In my other sketchbook tour video, I do not sketch like a normal sketcher. I usually draw a finished piece, but I think in here I have a lot of unfinished pieces too. But I usually sketch to complete a picture, not to sketch just for fun, which I know, I should probably take my own advice and actually do that, but you know what, I'm not going to at this time. But here we go, let's dive in. So of course we have the tested elements of Copic markers. These fuzzy things right here are from a sock puppet thing I did for my students. So their extra pieces got placed in the sketchbook. So first we have an added piece to the front cover. I don't know what's on the front of this. But this was a piece from a different sketchbook. You'll notice there's quite a few pages from other sketchbooks in here because I don't like to have a lot of sketchbooks. That seems to take up a lot of space. I don't want to become a pack rat when I'm older, so I take older sketchbooks and I cut out the pages and put them in new sketchbooks or unfinished sketchbooks. Which I know is probably not the best thing to do, but it's what I do. So this piece was from a while back. This was a Draw This in Your Style piece. I thought it was so cool, and I really wanted to practice using watercolors, so I had a lot of fun with watercolors here. This was me starting out with Copic markers. As you can tell, there's streaky lines. I did not go back over with the colors, which I should have done, otherwise it would not have created this lineness to it. So yeah. As you can see, look at this! I have some sketches in here. This was when, I think this was me making comics, or wanting to make comics. Yeah, I think this was me wanting to make comics over the summer. Last summer in 2020. These were just some random ideas. I think I actually made this comic, which I think you can find on my Ko-fi, is like, hey, I'm on YouTube and Redbubble and Imprint and Ko-fi, and then commissions come in, and it's like, are you gonna do commissions? And then I'm like, no, this is it, this is all I have to do. So I do have the comic. I think it might be on my Ko-fi, you'll have to look. This was an older sketch. I think this was me just drawing to draw. This was based off of someone else's piece. I was just kind of drawing it. I didn't post it because, like, if you're going to copy someone's work to, like, maybe practice, not to show or anything, that's what I like to do. That's how I like to practice, is look at other people's work and then draw from it, but don't post it. Like, that's copyright and you shouldn't do that. But I like to do it just for fun, to practice how, you know, clothing works, how hands work, that sort of thing. So this is the first time you're seeing it, and this will be the only time you see it because I won't post it anywhere else. And then I wanted to do the anime challenge, where it was draw like a character in different anime styles throughout the years, and I started with the 60s, and then I stopped because I didn't want to do it anymore. Because I was like, what if they all just look the same? And so I just stopped. This is from a previous sketchbook, Princess Leia here. I was doing kind of Star Wars stuff, because Star Wars the 8th or ninth movie was coming out. I think the ninth movie was coming out, so I wanted to be with the group and be like, I can make Star Wars stuff too. This was for when Animal Crossing came out, for when New Horizon was. I wanted to have a piece ready to go to post about for Animal Crossing. These were just some fun little pieces I added. This is my character looks like in New Leaf. This is what she looked like, so I wanted to kind of show her off before we got into New Horizon. For me, a lot of artwork is writing things out. So this was me figuring out YouTube, and I had started a Patreon, and then it wasn't going anywhere. I know it was probably going to take time to get it to keep going, but I could not put in the effort. And then Coffee came, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with Coffee. They don't take any fees, and everything goes to me. It doesn't go to them at all, and so that's really great. So I took Patreon off, and you can tip me at Coffee. You can buy some of my stuff in my store. I will leave a link in the description below. And then this piece is based upon the Ross Draw This in Your Style challenge he had. He was like, pick one of my pieces and redraw it in your style, and I really liked his female Joker, and so I drew it out. It looks really cool, and then I went to go color it. I was like, this doesn't look good anymore. I got into the ship of comparing myself to others, because I was looking at other people's pieces, and I was like, man, those are so good. Mine looks so lame. But you can see the flat colors on my Coffee page of what I had done. Maybe I might come back to it and color it in. Maybe kind of fix it a little bit in a way. We'll see since it's passed. And then here was my 70s style. I stopped there because I was like, I need to make the flowers in a 70s style for anime, and it was just too much work. This piece is from Mermaid last summer, where I wanted to do Demon Slayer, because I'm still obsessed, but I was very obsessed with it at that point. And so here's my Nezuko as a mermaid. I thought it turned out really cool. I was very happy with this piece. And then my favorite artist on Instagram is Tuna Snaps. And she had a Draw This in Your Style challenge of a zombie laying in the grass. Oh, it was my favorite piece that I had ever done at the time. I loved it so much. It turned out so well. Oh, it was great. Most of these will probably be Draw This in Your Styles. As we get later into the sketchbook, it's where I start to figure out my original ideas and stuff. So here's another Draw This in Your Style challenge. I don't remember the artist, but it was fun. I really like the color scheme. And then I have, I don't remember, Shinobu from Demon Slayer as her mermaid form. This was beautiful to make. I enjoyed it. I loved it. It was beautiful, gorgeous. I loved all the colors that I chose for it as well. And then we have, I'll flip it over. This is the Sailor Moon redraw challenge that was going around last spring, summer-ish. Here was my take on it. Again, I got on that ship of mine doesn't look as good, but I still posted it anyway. But I still didn't like it, but that's okay. And then this piece was, it was two separate Draw This in Your Style characters from the same artist. So I was like, you know what? I'll put them together. But then I started coloring it, and I was like, I don't like it anymore. So actually, I think I colored it and I finished it, and then I was like, yeah, I don't want to post this anymore. So I posted it on Coffee instead, so you can see it there. And then I did a collaboration with some other Instagram friends in an art chat. We did mythology. We chose a Greek mythos, and I chose Athena, and we kind of compiled them together, and that's when I started to have ideas of my own. Drawing this Athena was really nice. I think one of my YouTube videos, I have me drawing this out, doing the line art and the coloring for it. And I talk about facts about Athena, so check that out there. And then I'm a big Game Grumps fan, always have been, always will be. I got into like their second year of online. Yeah, their second year that they were there. And so they have these characters called Game Guru Girls, and it's based off of Dan and Aaron. And so I wanted to put their girl characters in Cowboy Bebop characters. So we have Dan's character, Daniela, as the names escape me. I don't know, and maybe I'll look them up. I'll probably put it right here. Yep, I'll probably put it right there. And then we have another Draw This in Your Style that I did. And then here is my beautiful baby that I made, my Artemis. I was so proud of this piece. It was a concept all on my own. And the sticky note tells me that I also redid this piece, which you will be able to find. I don't know if I'll have posted it yet, probably. And then also you can find me streaming about this on my Twitch, which I will also put a link in the description below. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find me there. I have lots of pieces to color and show off that I'm excited about. And then here is Aaron's arena. His character is, again, the name escapes me. I'm going to put it right there of what his, Mai. I'll put it in anyway, but that was that one. And then another Draw This in Your Style piece. And then this is Ross's new character. I think it's Rose, if I'm correct. I didn't finish this piece. I was not getting the hands right, but she is supposed to be Ed from Cowboy Bebop. I remember that one because she was my favorite character. So that's what I had. Yeah, I never even got to like scan it or take a picture and post it in. It was not turning out well for me. The perspective was just off. This piece is the insignia for my D&D campaign. Our guild is called the Stewards. We spent an entire campaign session trying to come up with a name or figure it out, and then I drew the symbol for us. We came up with the Stewards because we like to help people, we like to clean up messes, and so that's kind of what this is based upon. And then this is another Draw This in Your Style challenge. This had a lot of detail in it, and I didn't like doing detailed Draw This in Your Style pieces. I hated adding so much detail because I was posting every day, so I was like, I don't have enough time to do this because it has so much detail. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. And I thought it turned out really well. I thought it looked really cool. Here's another Draw This in Your Style. I think this was by Peachy Curse on Instagram. I really liked her piece. This, I don't know what I was going to draw, but I know I have a bunch of Snapchat pictures of me trying to get the angle of, I think this was like frustration. I'm not sure what the character was, but I was trying to show like my hands in my hair, and that's what I was trying to draw, and then I gave up on it. Another Draw This in Your Style challenge. Another one. This was by Otinmara. I'm never gonna get her name right, but I'll maybe put it right there so you can see what it is. But I always love her stuff. This is the first piece that I did without using lines. Like, I didn't outline it when I got it digitally. I just kind of did what she did and just did the color and went for it, and it turned out really cool. This is me drawing myself in different ways. This was as you can see on some of my past YouTube channels, this was for my YouTube and Patreon and stuff like that. So this was me just kind of figuring out like a picture of myself in that way. And then here's another, this was my first meet the artist kind of picture. Here was another one. This is what I use for my students for their art corners with Mrs. Novi. So this is kind of, there was like a thing going around of like a Rapunzel, draw the yourself in Rapunzel style, and so this is what I had. And then these are my notes for my meet the artist position. This is Meggle art. Draw this in your style piece, still going for that lineless artwork. Another draw this in your style, kind of, I really wanted to stick with like spooky, cute draw this in your style pieces because that's what I was starting to brand myself as at that time. Dastiels, I'm so sorry if I'm saying these wrong. Draw this in your style. I know this is hard to see, but this is GB's. No, Apayos. Draw this in your style. I know it's hard to see. I kind of colored it out with a different draw this in your style on the back. Another draw this in your style. I really wanted to do kind of a traditional look with this one. And then this one is an art trade with one of my favorite art friends on Instagram. She's changed her name a few times. I think it's Pudgy Shifter now. And so she chose one of my pieces and I chose one of her pieces and we drew them in our styles. And it turned out really well. I really liked it. I really liked what she did with mine and she really liked what I did with hers. So, yay! This is kind of where I started to work on coming up with my own designs in a way. I wanted to start making my own designs to sell because I had noticed that I only had fan art and I didn't really have anything else to sell on like Redbubble or InPrint and that sort of thing. And if I was going to start a Patreon and sell and like give out prints and stuff, I needed to come up with my own work. And so I think this sketchbook is where all of those like beginning pieces were. And then of course after what happened with Black Lives Matter, because Black lives do matter, they matter. So I wanted to make sure that I was making pieces that represented everyone of every race. And I had realized that I had only been drawing black people from Draw This in Your Styles. I was not drawing them on my own, and I needed to change that. And so it was nice to make these pieces. This one I think is my favorite. I really like the previous one, but I think this is my favorite because I really enjoyed making the tinted glasses because I just used like diluted paint to make the sunglasses. I was really impressed. And then this piece you saw me do in one of my YouTube pieces. Videos, not pieces, my YouTube videos. So yeah, I was really excited and I've grown and I've learned and I'm still researching and I always want to make sure that I'm representing everyone. And I know I'm still not great at where I am. I know I am not where I need to be in my representation, but I'm getting there and I'm glad I'm getting there too. Another Draw This in Your Style. I finished it, didn't like it, so I posted it on Coffee. And then this is me testing out my paints that I got from a Draw This in Your Style challenge. I think I did an Instagram live for this piece, but I never posted it. I don't know if it's on Instagram, but it might be. And then this piece was for my birthday. I was turning 30 last year, and this was my concept design. I will say I redid this piece and it will be posted on my birthday. I will also have a stream of me coloring it in. I will also have a video of me doing a traditional version of the new piece, so make sure to check that out. I might post it around my birthday. I'll mostly be posting these on Mondays, so it might be around my birthday, so make sure to check out what the redo looks like, because I think it looks 10 times better. Here is the original piece. So in my last sketchbook walkthrough, I had talked about, or I had drawn this as one of my monster babes, and here is the original piece for it. If you see the original piece, it does look 10 times different in the digital version, because at first I was like, I'm missing something. There's something different about it, and I wasn't sure what it was. And I had asked for advice and stuff, and I got it, and it looks 10 times better. I might redo it, we'll see. This is Brie Gotham's Draw This in Your Style. I really enjoyed doing this one. This one was a lot of fun. Gotta get that Demon Slayer piece in, so this is what I have for mine. Thought it was super cute. Here is my original Snow Queen piece. I streamed about her on my Twitch channel. I redid her. I don't know if she's posted yet, but this was the original, and I will have the newer version on my Instagram for you to look at. Lord Grease, Draw This in Your Style challenge. This is a fairy concept. I think I was going to do like a spring green witch, and then it might have ended up looking more like a fairy. I am thinking about redoing this piece just because now I have better knowledge on how to do certain things. This was a Draw This in Your Style. I stopped because I was not liking it. I didn't like where it went. And then I have, and I don't know if I can show this since it's kind of hard, but this is an artist support post of my boy Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. So I did this traditionally. I was very proud of it. I love it. This is my Animal Crossing character. A lot of people were doing their Animal Crossing Sonia's persons, so I wanted to do mine. This is what she was wearing at the time. She has definitely changed since then. This was Draw This in Your Style challenge. Again, I was not a fan of all the detail on the kimono, but I took the challenge and I think it turned out really well. And then this was another kind of my own inspiration piece, a zombie mermaid with rain cloud hair. I don't know what I was going for, but I was just like, it says combine all the trends, so I combined all the things to create it. So I like how it turned out. Here is my love, my post, my picture, my thing that made me the spooky cute artist that you see today. My headless waitress, Peggy, the first iteration of her. I loved her so much. I was so proud of her. My original concept of her, it was great, and I loved it. And I am so excited to show off my revamping of her updated look. It looks amazing. I have a video for her. I don't know if it'll get posted first or next or in a couple of weeks, but you'll definitely want to check out the revamped version of her because she looks amazing. And then we have another Draw This in Your Style challenge here, a honeybee I really liked. And then I started to work on doing glitch artwork. Now, these next few iterations of it that I'll show eventually was just me testing. I did kind of a live stream of me testing it out. This was myself drawing myself and that sort of thing, so I wanted to test it out. Some of it looked pretty cool, some of it not so much, sort of thing. Another Draw This in Your Style. another Draw This in Your Style. I wanted to work on painting. I gave up on it. Because the outlining kind of ruined it, so I stopped. Here is another glitch kind of piece, me still learning from it. And then an artist support post with Sakura from Naruto. A Draw This in Your Style challenge. I think I finished, colored, did not post, is on Coffee if you want to check it out. And then I think this was my first glitch, and then this was me, my little note of how to actually do it. So this is what I got my first time. Not the greatest, but that's okay. I really liked how I drew myself though. It looked pretty cool. And then this is another Lord Grease old Draw This in Your Style challenge. And then this one might be hard to see. This was my first raffle / Draw This in Your Style challenge. I was really proud of it because of all of the flower detail, and this tattoo piece down here was really impressive. And then another painting I did not post, this is on Coffee. Then another one of my Draw This in Your Style challenges. And then a Draw This in Your Style challenge that I did. And then my Haunted Mansion piece. As you'll see, I did a video on this with Haunted Mansion facts. So here's the drawing of it. And then here is my persona. It did change. This was from 2020. I did a new one, updated one in 2021. And then of course, we gotta have some Nezuko in there. A modern take on Nezuko. She has like, her kimono is a sweatshirt sort of thing, so that's what I had. And then here's my first ever Nezuko piece that I did here. I was so proud of this piece, just because Nezuko has a lot of detail, especially in her kimono and her hair and stuff, and the kind of robe thing that she wears with it. And to have her in a different position, like an upside down position, was tough. Maybe I'll redo this piece. Maybe, we'll see. But I was very happy with how it turned out because I also just did it traditionally. And then finally, we have another concept. I was big into the Macbeth lore. I think I did a video about these ladies, about coloring them in and talking about Macbeth, because I got a graphic novel called Toil and Trouble, and it just made me want to make my own interpretation of the witches from the book. Maybe I might redo them too, update them a little. We'll see how that goes. But that is all she drew in this sketchbook tour. Thank you for joining in, and as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts, how you're feeling today, that sort of thing. And as always, make sure you sleep well, eat right, drink as much water as you can, that you're going to the bathroom so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye!